Hi, I'm Jared Hoyman with VisibleTour.com, and today is Confession Day. I'm here to tell you that I am a cheater. I cheated. I'm a horrible person. Oh, you're asking who I cheated on? I cheated on Premiere Pro. I've been with her for 17 years. She hasn't been that loyal to me. She makes me spend money on her every year. Every year. To keep up with her bling. And then she gives me a little bit extra, little bit more special effects, faster GPU processing. But then she upgrades herself. She makes herself prettier and then says I have to spend more money the following year to get her. It was just an ongoing relationship until I've met my new love, Davinci Resolve. So about a month ago, Davinci and I hooked up. She's not as demanding. She was a one-time payment, $295, but $295 if you pay for it right from the store. If you got a buddy like I do who has a few Blackmagic cameras, they'll give you a deal. So I got mine for $150. So Davinci, $150, or for everybody else, $295. Premiere Pro is pretty expensive. You're looking at $240 a year just to have it, and every year you have to keep paying for it. Also, After Effects, another $20 a month, another $240. If you want to do the whole Adobe suite, you're looking at over $600 a year. The whole suite of Davinci Resolve Studio, $295. $295, $600, one-time payment every single year. Updates every year, a couple times a year sometimes. So constant updates, once a year update. Who's more loyal? I went with that one. She actually appreciates me. So hear me out. Let me elaborate why I switched from Premiere Pro to Davinci Resolve Studio. It wasn't an easy decision, and I really didn't want to take the time. After 17 years of using Premiere Pro, I'm a man of habit. I have used it so many times I could do it in my sleep and edit a video pretty quickly. Davinci Resolve, I tried it a few years ago, briefly on a project, and I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. So a little over a month ago, I downloaded the free version of it, played around, started to get more familiar with it. And then I started to discover features that Premiere Pro doesn't even have. And in these features, I discovered that to really utilize them, you need to buy the Studio, which is $295. So I went and bought the Studio version of it. And I will tell you that it is amazing. Where Premiere Pro is only going to be video editing. You can color correct. By the way, you can't color correct as well with Premiere Pro than you can with Davinci Resolve. Davinci Resolve's color correction, I'm not a colorist, but boy, do I feel like one when I'm editing in that. It is amazing, especially with any log footage. So with Davinci Resolve, you don't just get an editor. You get an editor, you get a special effects. So the After Effects version, you get that, which is Fusion. So for sound editing, Adobe offers Audition, but again, that is another monthly payment. But with Davinci Resolve Studio, you get Fairlight. And Fairlight is the equivalent, if not better, than the Adobe Audition. It is amazing. You can edit it, you can break it down pretty good. And I have not been disappointed with that. This is an all-in-one, and it just baffles me that it took me this long to switch over to this software when I've been a slave to this one for so many years. She has used and abused me and just dried up my wallet. This one, I'm floored. I did not know this existed at the caliber it does, at the price it does. And I think everybody should be getting this software and using it. So what I'm going to be doing over the next several weeks is I'm going to be doing a few videos here and there. And it's going to be from the perspective of a noob with Davinci Resolve, because maybe you're a noob, and maybe you've been with it already for a long time, so I'm not going to be able to teach you a whole lot. But for you new people, from a noob perspective, I'm going to go over these simple things over the next few weeks on Davinci Resolve. And they may seem very simple and like very elementary to you. But if you're new to this, maybe it's not that elementary to you. Maybe it's like, oh, Jared, that is cool. That is a good idea. Maybe I should be switching over to Davinci Resolve because I have to do that in After Effects and pay extra money. So with this, you're going to kind of see me struggle, go through a few things. And maybe if you've never used Davinci Resolve before, you'll look at it and think, well, you know what? There's a free copy out there and I can use it. Why don't I try it out? And if it does work for you and you want the studio version, $295, one-time payment, and it is yours. I have never spoken to Davinci Resolve. I do not know the people of Blackmagic. So this is me as a consumer who does video professionally on a daily basis saying, I was wrong. I should have left her a long time ago, and I didn't. So it is awesome learning a new system. It is awesome seeing how easy it is. So the one thing that Adobe really promotes is the cloud system, where you can collaborate with a buddy or an editor and kind of work on those projects online and remotely. Well, guess what? Same thing over here. You can collaborate online, work in those projects, share those files, and it's just as easy. And again, you're not paying this annually. You're paying it a one-time payment, and it's golden. I'm going to go into more of this at a later video. I'm also going to show you the difference in editing and color correcting because it's changed the way my film looks. It actually gives a film look. That would be the best way to explain it. Can I leave Adobe for Lightroom and Photoshop? And I will tell you, I already have. I did that a while ago. And I'm going to tell you in the next video how I did that in which software, and you don't have to pay monthly anymore. So stick around, subscribe, like this video, make a comment. Do you use Davinci Resolve? Have you used it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I am so floored. I'm so floored. That's pretty much the only way to say it. All right, well, thanks for listening to my rant, my cheating confession, and my new lover. I'm Jared with VisibleTour.com, and I'll see you in the next video.